go ahead and tell us first off, what's a day like for you on the set of Austin and Ally?
A day like on the set of Austin and Ally, it's just there's like so much positive energy flowing like every day. You wake up, you get there, get your clothes on, get your makeup going, and then you sit down for schoolwork. Like they make you do a lot of school while you're on set.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, all right, let's go shoot. And you're like, all right. So you go, you shoot, you do your thing. And then they're like, all right, get back to school. We're going to get in trouble. Because I guess there's like a huge law about it. So, I mean, we go to school, and it's just like that. Almost the entire day, break for lunch, get some good grub going. Like, on Tuesdays, we do a type of rehearsal, like a blocking rehearsal.
Uh-huh.
And the writers and directors kind of like change things. And then we'll learn the new blocking, the new lines or whatever, go to school, then try it again. And on Wednesday, the executive producers of Disney, like the top execs, come check it out for like the show for the week. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they change things, and it works out. It's awesome. I love it.
Well, what's your favorite part about working on the show? Because we love the show. It's so addictive to watch, one episode after the other. Love it.
Best part is just getting to interact with all like these positive people. Like, I mean, if I could sum it up in like a sentence, it'd be like the most funnest, awesomest, positive people experience you could ever imagine. It's just great.
Sounds like a blast.
I love being there.
So you like working with Ross and Laura and Rainey? Tell us what they're like.
Ross is crazy. Every Friday he brings his whole family in, and it's just like a huge party. Laura, she's really cool. Like, she's probably one of the most positive and nicest people there. I mean, that's hard to say, but I mean, like, I go to school with her, and she's like, we're always talking, and like, it's crazy. Caleb, actually, Caleb.
Okay.
He's chill, but he's hilarious. Like, we'll be chilling, we'll all be talking, and then he'll just say something, and it just immediately, like, laughter just explodes from everyone, And Rainey, she's awesome. She's just there, cracking jokes, energetic, charismatic. She's always just the center. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a fun cast. And did you ever think you'd be working at a cell phone accessory cart? Did you ever think that? Right?
No, but I definitely would like to try it, and I kind of have tried it.
Exactly.
It's cool.
So, what can we expect from future episodes to come?
Honestly, I have no idea. We finished shooting season 1.
Okay.
And we've gotten word that we got picked up for a second season. I personally am not sure if they're going to invite me back. I have no idea. I mean, I'm hoping they will. You never really know. Hopefully they do. I really want to go back.
Yeah, we hope so too. It wouldn't be the same without your character there.
Thanks.
Tell us, are you anything like your character Dallas at all? Anything?
I'm a little bit like him. For example, like, my hair's the same color, my eyes the same color. I mean, that was a joke. Besides physical things, like, he sometimes all the time, gets really nervous around pretty girls,
mm-hmm.
like Ally.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say that that's kind of me. Like, I'm not as nervous,
mm-hmm.
but if there's like a beautiful girl, like, you want to say the right thing, you don't want to mess up. Like, I can definitely relate to him in that way. Like, I don't want to be nervous. Like, but I do get nervous. Your heart, like, flutters, and like you got butterflies, and it's just, I can definitely relate to being nervous around girls with him for sure.
Okay. And then go ahead and tell us, on the episode you couldn't dance. In real life, can you dance at all?
I don't really want to toot my own horn, but like, I've done hip hop for a while now. I definitely have more groove than Dallas showed in the show. I mean, I can dance, I think. Like, I can keep a beat, like, at parties, Dougie, Shuffle, Cat Daddy, Jerk, it's just fun stuff, just free movement.
Cool stuff. And then go ahead and tell us, do you critique yourself at all when you're watching the episodes at all, or?
A lot.
You do?
That's the thing, like, my family's like, oh, that was good. I'm like, nah, I should have done it like this, or my hand should have been moving more, like, I critique myself so much.
You do. Well, from our perspective, we think you do fabulous, so.
Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely. And how about, do you have a favorite actor or actress that you look up to, anybody?
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher for
Ashton
sure.
Kutcher.
You know, his acting style is so relaxed and natural. I mean, I've been told I have a natural I'm just like when I act, it's not like I'm acting. It's more like natural.
Mhm.
And I mean, I really noticed that about Ashton Kutcher, and I'm like, yo, this guy, you know, he's successful in what he does, and he looks like he's just having a blast. Like whatever he does, whether it's in What Happens in Vegas or Two and a Half Men, like yeah, I definitely see him as a role model for me. You know?
Yeah. So What Happens in Vegas is one of our favorite movies too. We love that one. Anything he does, exactly. Or even Punk. Did you hear how it's coming back? I mean, I don't think he's involved.
Yeah, I mean with Justin Bieber, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Oh, for sure.
Would you like to be on something like Punked?
Sure, dude.
Would you want to be the person that pranks the person though, or do you want to be pranked?
I think it'd be cool to be pranked, but it'd be even cooler to actually host the show.
Yes.
You know, because like you're like, oh, do this, do that, do this, you know, and like, I mean, I'm a prankster, so like I don't know if I do a great job, but I think I'd love to at least give it a shot at least once, you know.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be so neat.
Shit. Yeah, that'd be cool.
What other TV shows do you find yourself watching?
I find myself watching The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funniest show. I actually have all of like season. I'm not sure what season it is, but I have an entire season, and like I need to buy more because like I watched 3 of them every night, so I ran out.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like I love the acting on that. Like not just the acting, it's funny. Like it is a funny show. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Also, on Nickelodeon, it's Victorious.
Oh, Victorious, yes.
Yeah, with Victoria Justice and the rest of the cast. It's just I went to an art school for middle school, so I can relate to their situation sometimes. Like, except it's in high school, but it's almost the same thing. It's just like, actually, watching Victorious was a huge change in my perspective. It was kind of like, you know what? These kids pursued what they wanted to do. I can too, and I need to, you know? I just remembered that from like a year ago. I don't know, it's just...
Well, that's a good inspiration. Definitely, if you have a dream, just don't give up and keep fighting for it, you know? Definitely, never give up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you should definitely audition to be on Victorious.
If I get the chance, you know I will, for sure.
Do that, definitely. And how about, since you're on the Disney Channel as well, do you watch any other Disney shows, or...
I watch Jesse sometimes. That's a funny show.
Okay,
cool.
Jesse's really good. I was going to ask you, who would you like to see guest star on Austin and Ally?
Selena Gomez. That'd be cool.
Now, have you met her before? Have you seen her?
Nah, I haven't met her, but I'm sure she'd be awesome to work with, you know? I mean, she's beautiful, first of all, and second of all, she just seems like a genuinely really nice person.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it'd be great to work with her, you know?
Absolutely. And then we also recognize you, which a lot of people, I'm sure, tell you this, the Monopoly commercial you were in. Tell us first off, how did you get casted for that? Did you audition, or what happened?
Yeah, for the Monopoly commercial, I went in, regular casting, you know, audition, and they were just like, alright, so you're with a bunch of friends and play Monopoly. I'm like, alright, like I grew up playing Monopoly. I remember sitting up until 3 o'clock in the morning, just Monopoly. So I just played, messed around with the kids next to me, like how I would, and it was amazing, the feeling, you know.
Wow. And then for the Monopoly commercial, do a lot of people come up to you or recognize you now more often and be like, do I know you? I mean, does that come up?
Actually, no. And
no?
I'm kind of okay with that, you know? Like, I like having this, like, semi-normal life, you know, public high school, just chilling. In Florida, I kind of got recognized once or twice. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's a place out in California called City Walk. Mm-hmm. And I was walking in City Walk, and one of my followers on Twitter came up to me with a huge group of girls from Agora High School. And they were like, yo, we're at our homecoming, like, what's up? And, like, I started talking to them, and we were just interacting and chilling, and, like, I was with my 2 buds, and I introduced everyone, and then we just ended up doing our own thing, you know, but...
Well, they play the Monopoly commercial, like, pretty much every 5 minutes, or every TV show we flip the channel, there it is again, so that's neat. But, you know
yeah, I noticed that. I was like, that was the Monopoly commercial was the first time that people at my old high school, that was the first time people started coming up to me and being like, were you in a commercial? And I was like, Yeah, I was. And,
Wow.
I mean, that was kind of like the start of it, you know?
Yeah, I would have said in exchange for me being in the commercial, can I at least get the white sports car there or the yacht in exchange?
Right?
Can I have
Oh,
that?
it was so nice. It was an Austin Martin Spiker edition.
I was trying
They
to figure
basically,
out what car that was too. I was like, that is a nice car. I wouldn't mind that
inside
car.
looked like a plane. Like, you get inside, and there's like a switch. You open it, and you push a button, and it's just like, oh my gosh. It was
Wow,
crazy.
that's so crazy. My goodness. I wonder, like, is it someone owns it, like on the set, or they rented it just for?
We actually went to a Aston Martin um, dealership. It was a whole mix of cars in one dealership, but this one specialized in Aston Martin. And there was a floor there was a huge room specifically for showing a car or whichever car they wanted to show. And we picked the Aston Martin, and they just loaded it onto this little platform, and it just spun 360, you know. And it was just, I remember walking in, seeing the lights set up, curtain in the background, and then this beautiful car, and they were just like, "Go have fun, go enjoy it." And I was like, "Okay, like." Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that's so nice. Really nice. Probably one of the most fun commercials that you're ever gonna do, right? I mean,
Yeah, to this day, and probably 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 20 years from now, I'll always remember that commercial. It
yeah,
was probably one of the best commercials I've ever worked on in my life.
that's so
Like,
cool. Are you working on any other commercials now, or anything else as well? TV shows, anything?
as for TV shows, not so much.
Mhm.
Hopefully, maybe. I finished shooting a Target commercial a couple weeks ago. It'll be coming out in the summer.
Oh, great.
And actually, I'm filming a commercial on Saturday. So I'm really excited about that. Like, that's going to be fun.
Awesome. And now we're going to talk about your Twitter. Tell us a little bit about that, which your username is @NoahScent, so people know about that. Tell us about it.
Yes, it is. It's Noah at Noah Cent. There have been some people who have like come up Centineo Noah. And it's like, that's not me. I'm me, you know. But I have so much love and support from all of like my followers and family and just friends, and I try to answer as much as I can when they ask me questions. But it's kind of hard. But like, I'm alright at Twitter. Like, some people update like every 10 minutes, every 20 minutes. I'm more of like a every 6 hours, 8 hours kind of guy, you know? It's just, I love it. It's actually a really cool thing, you know?
Yeah,
Just being able to connect with people.
definitely.
It's awesome.
Do you have a favorite tweet that you've tweeted or that someone's tweeted to you?
Somebody tweeted me, potato.
Just randomly?
Potato. Just potato. I retweeted that like 3 times, and I don't know, that was hilarious because it was so random.
Yeah.
Potato, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, all right. That's funny if I see it down my timeline, just potato, yeah.
you're gonna be like, I know where that's from.
Exactly. Well, that's funny. Yeah. And then go ahead and tell us, do you have someone you like following in particular, or any like, do you like funny tweets, inspirational, anything?
I'm following. Not completely sure of the names because there are a lot of just jokes, just people who tweet jokes nonstop, and I look at my feed and it's just like joke, inspirational, joke, friends thing, like. So whenever I'm bored or like just walking in the hallways at school between classes, I'll just pull it up and just, you know, cool, like, and just laugh, you know.
Exactly. Well, we saw down your timeline you were decorating your room a few tweets down. Tell us, did you finish that? I mean, all good to go?
Yeah, it's actually kind of a mess right now, but the computer is put on my new desk that I built. Or not built, assembled from IKEA, you could say.
Okay.
I have a media cabinet over here. Would you like to see?
Sure. Give us a tour.
Yeah, it's definitely a mess right now. I got home from school and I like threw everything all over. But alright, so this is the media cabinet. And I have my TV that I just got, which. And then there's a desk.
Oh, very nice.
I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning for like 4 consecutive nights.
Really?
And then my bed with my yellow backpack and And yeah, I got some bedside tables rocking over there. I got a nice red chair that I've been sitting on. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I can actually say about this room, it's my room. You know, I built it. I painted the walls. Like, for the first time, Noah's room. You know what I'm saying?
It looks awesome.
Thank you. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. It's good. We got the whole tour. See, Twitter doesn't like do justice, you know.
Right. Yeah. Like, I could take pictures, but it's not the same.
No, it's not. Exactly. Yeah, we love IKEA too. Just the whole build it yourself.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, you can pay for them to come, but what's the fun in that, you know?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I know, we get everything from there. Yeah, absolutely. And now we actually have a couple get to know you questions. So first off, we're going to ask you, go ahead and tell us your celebrity crush.
My celebrity crush. Victoria Justice.
Victoria Justice. Okay, and we're hoping, like we said, go audition for Victorious. Get on there, meet her.
Yep. She's a beautiful angel. No. She's gorgeous, and I mean, everything about her is just really nice, and I mean, she'd be awesome to chill with, I'm sure. Yeah.
And then go ahead and tell us, do you have a favorite fast food restaurant?
Well, my mom is like a nutritionist and like a health freak. Sometimes I break out, and favorite fast food restaurant, it's probably one of the better ones for you too as well. It would be Wendy's. Wendy's is cool. I like Wendy's. They got like a spicy chicken go wrap that has my name all over it. You know.
Sounds good. Love Wendy's. And then we ask everybody, are you a fan of Chick-Fil-A?
Chick-Fil-A. Okay, I haven't had it that many times. I've had it about 2 times. Once in an airport, and then once just at a random store, and it's so good. It is so good. Like, I have to like be careful with it though, cause like I might just go on like a Chick-fil-A rampage sometime, you know, and just I gotta be cautious, you know. But it was so good. It was so good.
What did you get to order? Did you get the nuggets or a sandwich? What did you get?
What I got was a like a biscuit with a spicy chicken inside of it, or a spicy sausage inside of it, or something. And just I bit into it at the airport. I took a red eye. I hadn't eaten for like 12 hours, and I just bit it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's definitely, it's above Wendy's, but I can't eat it all the time, so Wendy's like has to be just above it just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Wendy's is good. Wendy's is good. Yeah, now California, actually, they just opened one in Hollywood, so you're good to go with Chick-fil-A because they didn't have one. So.
All right, cool. Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. I'll tweet you about it. I'll be like, yo, at Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Like,
do it. We heard the lines that were just out the door. Like, they're like 2-hour-long lines, and everybody loves Chick-fil-A that much, so it's that good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'll have to get there early so that I can jump the line.
Yeah, but see, they've got you covered. Yeah, you can get breakfast, lunch, dinner. You're good to go.
You're good. Like, you go to Chick-fil-A, you're straight. You know?
Exactly. It's that good. And then go ahead and tell us something we may not know about you.
Something you may not know about me. Well, I kind of said it earlier in the interview, but I play soccer. I've been playing soccer since I was about 7 years old, and I've played with both United Football Club. Eric Eichmann is the general manager there, and to this day, everyone who plays on that team is just my brother. You know, like the older group, the younger group, my age group, they're all my brothers, and you know, it's called BUG, Boca United Goons. I'm not really sure who started that. Probably one of the older group's kids. But ever since, like, everyone's taken that name, which is why, like, on Twitter, I have, like, I rep Boca United Football Club, like, BUG forever or whatever. Like, that's a huge part of who I am, and I'm gonna take that with me forever, you know? Yeah, and until about 6 months ago, before I moved out here, I was faced with the decision do I want to give up soccer and act, or do I want to stop acting and play professional soccer? And it was just, you know, I felt like I had a much better shot at acting. Plus, it was just, acting was something I was really passionate about soccer, but acting to me was something more. Like, it was just, I felt like I could do better things through acting, you know? And so I went with acting, you know?
Yeah, probably the best decision you've made, and I think it's your calling. You're meant to be there, so.
Well, thank you. I definitely hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Want to see you in more shows and everything, too, so.
I hope to be in more shows, but thank you so much.
Yeah. And then go ahead and tell us, do you have a prized possession or something you can't live without?
Something I can't live without. I'm kind of afraid to say. Alright, I'm straight edge. I do not smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything like that. I have a lucky Zippo lighter, is what I carry around with me. And it looks like an MP3 player. It's fun to do tricks, like you can like flip it with your fingers, and I mean usually there's not a lot of like usually I don't really carry fuel in it. I just carry it with me as like a lucky charm, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's cool, you know. I found it on a website like 2 years ago, and I saw it in a store out in California about a month ago, and I was like, okay, I need to get that. Like it's meant to be. Like I have to have that. So I carry it around with me, like always. It's always in my pocket, you know.
And then go ahead and tell us your favorite ice cream flavor.
Coffee ice cream. Hands down, best flavor in the world.
Good flavor. And do you drink coffee itself?
I do. I had, before school, I had a double shot Americano. And in biology, I was shaking. Like, legit shaking. Because I didn't have any food and I was running on caffeine, which was a mistake. I'm not doing that again. And then I had one after school about 3 hours ago. So.
That's good.
Although, I gotta tone it down a little bit. 2 coffees a day is a bit much.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love coffee, but I gotta cut down on my caffeine for sure.
Exactly, but just eat your coffee ice cream. I mean, it's the same thing, right? I mean, there you go.
Exactly. Like, I'm straight if I have coffee ice cream.
Right. Exactly. And then go ahead and tell us, we noticed you like collecting, do you like shoes, your Supras?
Yeah, well, I'm not much of a collector, but the black Supras I have, actually, they're right here. I was on Skype and I was showing a friend earlier. These are my first pair of high tops that are from Supra. And my cousin from Australia, actually, his name's Jake, he introduced me to the world of Supras, and he had this pair that were like, you step in them and you're walking on a cloud. Like, they were so comfortable. And he was like, bro, you gotta get a pair of Supras. And I can't really do an Australian accent. But he said it in his Australian accent. I was like, alright, and I finally checked into it. And yeah, they're comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, they're comfortable.
And then we want to know, do you skateboard at all? Are you a skateboarder?
I do. My boards are over there, actually. I have a skateboard and I have a longboard. Skateboarding, I can ollie, you know? Like, but I can't really do, like, tricks. I can maybe pull a shove it, which, let me show you. It's like when the skateboard would go, like, you jump and it comes around like that and you land. Yeah.
And you land on it. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, like, sketchy, but sometimes. I have to be, like, on my mojo, you know?
Right. And tell us, with skateboarding, are you a fan of Rob Dyrdek or Ryan Sheckler?
Yeah, Rob Dyrdek's the man, for sure. He's, like, I keep saying positive energy, but, because that's, like, so important, you know?
It is.
Like, I see his show, Fantasy Factory, Rob and Big, and he's all about just doing what you want to do, you know? And he's in a position where if he wants to go and just skydive out of a flying helicopter, he can just jump, you know, like, and he doesn't have to worry. Or if he wants to go, I don't know, anything he wants, any fantasy, like any wild imagination, he just does. And I hope one day maybe I can just fulfill that too, you know, get a huge warehouse and just go crazy, you know.
That would be awesome. We love Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory, the show, Rob, everything.
For sure. And then I've been told I look like Ryan Sheckler, but when he was younger.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say that you do. You really do. So celebrity lookalikes, you do look like Ryan Sheckler. Yeah,
when he had long hair, yeah.
Yes.
I actually saw the show Life of Ryan for the first time, like 3 weeks ago. It was cool. It was a good show.
Yeah, you know? I know. I like that show too.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell your fans out there? And we want to know, do you have a Facebook and you're just Twitter right now?
I'm just Twitter right now.
Okay.
I think I have a couple fan pages up on Twitter, but I haven't started any. I'm thinking about getting an Instagram. Okay. And then, what was it? They keep asking about a fan mail address, and I've actually really never considered that. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to my parents and see like where we could possibly get mail to. You know, I'll talk to my parents about that for sure.
I'm sure.
Also, just to everyone who's following me, like I love you guys. You guys honestly, I wake up every morning, read your tweets, and I laugh, I smile. Like, you guys just make me, like, you guys make me feel so happy, and I just thank you so much for all the love and support. Like, that's, if I could say one thing, I would say that, you know, because it means a lot. It really does, you know?
That's awesome. Yeah, so we hope to see your Instagram and everything like that, and the P.O. box coming soon, the fan mail.
For sure.